Yo, how's it going, guys? This video will be about tires puncturing being scripted. Obviously this is an opinion or theory, you could say, but I truly believe that after watching all these footage and comparing it with each other, I'm 100% certain now that the tires, like after 75%, they're scripted to puncture at any point. Doesn't matter if you're pushing or not, they're just scripted to puncture anytime after 75%. So let's get this started and I'll show you why. So here we have myself in AOR Bahrain a few weeks ago. This was me starting lap 6 now when I was on 68%, and until this point I had literally no lockups, no wheel spin or nothing, and as you would have seen from that video, it was true. And coming into turn 1 now, just again no lockups, no wheel spin out of the corner, and yeah, so obviously this is my first example of many, about 5 or 6, but everything revolves pretty much around this. And you can see now again, once again, no lockups, no wheel spin on the exit. Here we actually like lift off, and we actually had a gap to Martin. We were about 1.2 seconds ahead, I think, at the start of the lap, and you can see with the way we're just like driving so smoothly, we just dropped off because we're not pushing. And again, coming into this corner now, we're on 72%, so we're still managing those rear tyres, and no lockups once again on the exit, like no wheel spin either. And you can just see how smooth we're driving, and the left rear there, you would have seen, it went from 72 to 74 on, like, with no wheel spin or anything. So coming here, we know that the tyres are going to go like 75% soon, so we just literally lift off here. You can see, look, lift off, and we're coming into this right hander now, just late apex. We start accelerating, and once we hit half throttle we get a puncture. And yeah, this video you'll see now, everything is pretty much in comparison to this. So we get a puncture on 76% without pushing. So after that I decided I'll do a practice with TSR Cupid, like a couple days after the race. And here I'm pretty much doing exactly carbon copy until here. Everything's carbon copy of AOR, like tyre percentage, the fuel, yeah. But instead this time we're actually pushing to lock up and wheel spin. You can see turn 1 we locked up, exit of turn 2 we wheel spin everywhere. We're just driving and thrashing the rear tyres as much as we can. Already on 70%. Coming into here, we tried to lock up but we couldn't. On the exit we got purposely over rev the car to get wheel spin. Here we don't go as smooth as we did before, we actually go in deep, locking up a tiny bit, wheel spinning out there. And this is what I want you to focus at. We're on 72%, wheel spinning like hell on the exit. Look at that. We're purposely doing that to go. We're already on 76%. Coming into here, locking up like mad, wheel spin on the exit. So look, we're on 77% now. So we're already 3-4 percentage more than what we had in the AOR race. And coming into this left-hander here, wheel spin once again. And this time, last time out we actually lifted off, this time full throttle. We're on 79 now, 81. Come into here, no punctures yet for some reason, wheel spinning like mad on the exit, still no punctures. So we're pushing so much, wheel spinning, lock up everywhere, already on 84% but we didn't get any punctures. Coming into here now, wheel spinning again, and the weird thing is, it's the right rear that punctures, not the left rear, which makes absolutely no sense because all the stress is on the left rear tyre, especially with the wheel spin coming out of there. And look, so the left rear is the one getting the most stress with the wheel spin, and the corner just naturally towards the right. So I don't understand how the right rear could puncture, but it just shows that it is scripted. The right rear shouldn't be puncturing, it should be the left rear. So yeah, that's one of the scripted parts of this puncturing thing. And now we have footage of TSR Cupid on lap 5 in AOR, and as you can see, that's us ahead. And yeah, his tyres on like 72% now, and he's pretty much in the same situation we were on lap 6 of AOR, the first footage I showed. And you can see 74%, he's coming into his right hander, he's actually not lifting off like we did, he actually went full throttle, he's already on 76%, he goes on the throttle just like we did, half throttle, and he gets no punctures, nothing at all. So yeah, again shows the inconsistency. Whereas like us, we lifted off before that corner, and then coming into the corner we did half throttle and got a puncture on half throttle. He didn't lift off on the fast right-hander, and he went pretty much half throttle like we did, and he got no punctures at all. And here we show once again the comparison. This is us in AOR, half throttle, and we get a puncture. And here we have a replay of us when we were testing. This time we're actually thrashing the rear tyres, trying to get a puncture. And as you can see, we go full throttle there, already on 81. On the exit here, just wheel spinning again, like just like thrashing the rear tyres, and literally nothing. Like, we're overheating, we're pushing like mad and no punctures, which is weird. And here again we have replay of Cupid's point of view, and yeah, he pretty much does what we did, half throttle and then full throttle and then nothing at all. And again, look at this, half throttle and 76, bang, the puncture. And then you compare this to Cupid, again he just pretty much does the exact same, half throttle, 77, full throttle on the exit, no punctures. And once again, let's see, 76, half throttle, boom, see you later, nice puncture. And then we have Cupid's, once again, he's on 76, Reese is 77, half throttle once again, and on the exit, full throttle, wheel spin, no punctures at all. And yeah, it's just frustrating. And I mean, look, it's like, look at this, it's just, I don't get it. We went from 79 to 82, and look at that, just look at that compared to the one we got a puncture on. Like, just look at that. Yeah, it just makes no sense, and it doesn't end there. It really doesn't end there. You would wish it, you'd think it ends there, but now we have AOR Raikkonen's footage. Thanks to him for giving us this footage. This is him in AOR, and he's actually on 79, well 78%, soon to be 79. There you go. And AOR Raikkonen, he had nothing to lose. He had like, he knew he wasn't going to get top 4, so he had pretty much nothing to lose. He was driving like there's no tomorrow, and that's not usually his driving style, but in these like last few laps, that's what he's pretty much doing. And you see here, he's just defending for the fun of it, 81%, wheel spin on the exit, and you can just see from that, you can see that the tyres are just gone. Look, just on the straight, just wheel spinning because the tyres are just gone. Yet there's no puncture at all. And here, this is him just pushing to reach back to Kubica. And again, exit, wheel spin on the exit there. Here you get to see he loses the rear end because the tyres are just gone, and they're overheating obviously as well. But despite being the tyre where he's on, he's not getting any punctures. So how does that make sense compared to our driving when we were pushing? When we were not pushing, we actually had no lockups, no wheel spin, nothing, and we get a puncture on 76% when going half throttle on the exit. I mean, if that doesn't tell you that it's scripted, and I don't know what else can. And here you get to see him at the end of lap 29 finishing the race, left rear on 97, right rear on 88, and he finishes the race. Like, he just finishes the race. So yeah, no punctures from that, bit weird. But now you have Baku, us from last season, and I want you to take notice of the 3 difference of tyre wear. Left 62 it was on the left and 65 on the right, and just keep that in mind because that's how it pretty much went lap after lap. We always had 3% difference from left to right. So we come out here driving pretty nicely. I mean, I'm not really pushing that much because I know my tyres are like gone. And now you get to see lap 8, we check, we're on 66 left rear, 69 right rear. So we know this, we keep that in mind, and we just focus on like managing to like just wanted to get into the pits. And this was like 5 or 6 races after my puncture in Bahrain, so I was learning. I learned like not to push when my tyres were on the limit. And here we actually get a bit of wheel spin, but yeah, we know that we can't push too much, otherwise we'll get a puncture. And as you would have seen from the comparisons already compared to like AOR Raikkonen, Cupid and us, like you just don't know how you're going to get the puncture. And now you see, coming into this left-hander now, and yeah, you'll get to see now coming into this corner, we don't really lock up, but we got a touch wide on the exit, half throttle, and we get a puncture. Again, makes no sense. Here, look, on the exit, half throttle, and we got a puncture. Left rear was on 71, so the right rear must have been on 74 or 75, and we got a puncture. Again, makes no sense, because you can't, like, if you compare to that, to the driving of us thrashing the tyres in Bahrain or AR Raikkonen, you can just see that you shouldn't be really getting punctures from that, but the game just, you know, like I said, it's just scripted to give you punctures. Inconsistent, and it is scripted. And here we have footage of us from STS, and the left front just punctures when you're not locking up or even pushing. Look at this, 75 left front, it's just turned left 75 as well. Come in here and yeah, puncture. So yeah, I hope you guys can see what I'm talking about, the inconsistency, like how it's scripted, and you just really don't know when you're gonna get punctures after 75%. You can be pushing or not pushing, but you will get it whenever the game is scripted for you to get it. So my advice for you is just not go above 75% and just stay below there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and hope this helps you guys out in your future races. Thanks for watching again, and catch you guys next time. Cheers.